page you can able to show it. Change the session to
Raghavendra,
yes, sir.
we will start in another 2-3 minutes. In the meanwhile, some announcements are there. I will make those announcements. Good afternoon, participants. There are a few announcements for you. First one, yesterday from the list, we observed that 10 people you have not submitted the registration form, or you have joined in some other name. I will just read out the name. Kindly ensure that you have submitted the registration form or not. If not submitted, kindly submit your form. And if you already submitted and if you are joining in some other name, kindly inform us. Okay? Raghavendra?
Yes, sir.
It is audible, no? My voice is audible?
Able, sir. Yes, sir.
I read out the name. Yes, Pooja Sharma. Second, Indrani Vinod. Siddhartha Bhattacharya.
Yeah, sir, I'm Subrata Bhattacharya, sir.
Yes. Did you submit the form, sir?
Yes, yes, I've already submitted a form in the name of Subrata Bhattacharya. I've already submitted. Actually, I
the form.
Yes, sir.
We didn't found the form. We searched in the database. Your form is
Okay.
not there. I will check it one more time. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Next, someone has joined in the name of KVR. We couldn't identify who is that person. Kindly inform the name. Fifth one, Priyanka section. Priyanka, I think. Sixth one, Savida. 7, Yogesh Sharma. Dr. Yogesh Sharma is on the line, I think. Sir, your registration form is not there, sir.
Yeah, I have submitted a registration form.
You submitted, huh? Okay, I will check it.
Yes.
8, Santanu Nanda. 9, Vijay. And 10th, Abin Sham Sunny. So these people, if you are there, kindly ensure that you have submitted the registration form. Okay, right.
IEEE इंडिया काउंसिल और IEEE रीजन 10 एजुकेशनल एक्टिविटीज़ बोर्ड के सहयोग से आने वाले 25 और 26 जून को ट्राई इंजीनियरिंग एवं स्टेम वर्कशॉप का आयोजन किया जा रहा है और ये वर्कशॉप आर्डिनो ब्लिंक चैलेंज पर आधारित है। IEEE अर्थात इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स इंजीनियर्स इंजीनियरिंग पेशेवरों, इंजीनियरों, वैज्ञानिकों और छात्रों से मिलकर बना एक विश्व प्रमुख गैर लाभकारी संगठन है। IEEE को कंप्यूटर और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स उद्योग के लिए विकासशील मानकों के लिए जाना जाता है और IEEE इंडिया काउंसिल उस संगठन का एक अंश है जो भारत में घटित गतिविधियों की निगरानी करता है। इस वर्कशॉप के माध्यम से साइंस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इंजीनियरिंग और गणित के स्कूल अध्यापकों को इन विषयों को विद्यार्थियों के समक्ष कैसे विभिन्न प्रकार से प्रस्तुत किया जा सकता है, इससे अवगत किया जाएगा। इस वर्कशॉप में आर्डिनो बोर्ड, उसकी प्रोग्रामिंग, उसके कनेक्शंस कैसे करते हैं इत्यादि के विषयों से भी अवगत करवाया जाएगा। एक विशेष सूचना ये है कि ये वर्कशॉप सारे अभिभावकों के लिए मुफ्त में आयोजित किया जा रहा है और इसमें 8वीं से 12वीं कक्षा के अध्यापकों को भाग लेने के लिए आमंत्रित किया जा रहा है। धन्यवाद।
Raghavendra, you can stop the video.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Participants, in the morning, we had the introduction section. During that session, some of them were not present at that time. So we will call their name again. If you are present, you can unmute your mic and you can tell your name, school from which you are coming, and the subject you are teaching. Okay, right. Those who have finished the introduction, you need not come again. Only those who have missed the morning session, you can introduce. Okay, right. I will. Okay, Sri, you can call the remaining people.
Okay, sir. Pooja Sharma,
No,
Jayasree,
no,
Mohammad Said Khan,
no,
Hilma Asim,
next,
Disha Yadav,
okay, next,
Indrani Vinod,
okay, next,
Angita,
no,
Beena Anna Kurian, Venusri, Nirmala, Ayush, Jyoti, Manisha, Sridevi,
I have already made my introduction this morning.
okay, okay, right. Sridevi, yeah?
yes, ma'am. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Pradeep Tiwari,
Hello,
yes.
this is Pradeep from Khelgaon Public School, and currently I'm taking class 12 computer science.
Thank you, Mr. Pradeep.
Sangeeta, Vandana, Supriya, Vijay.
Supriya is on the line. One second. Supriya is on the line. Supriya, you can unmute your mic and you can use. I think her mic is not enabled. Okay, next.
Anand, Ajoy,
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, good afternoon. I am Ajay from Kannur, Kerala.
Also,
I'm working as a higher secondary teacher at the government higher secondary school, Kannur, and I am taking 11th and 12th physics.
okay, thank you.
thank you, sir. Vishal, Mavi, Aishwarya, Naveen, Shweta, Sumana, Ibin.
That's
Sir,
all.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Anyone who are not introduced either in the morning session or in the afternoon session, if you are present on the meeting, you can unmute and you can introduce yourself. Anybody is bending? Okay, right. That's all. Thank you, participants. I think now we can move on to the session. Raghavendra?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can start.
A very good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all once again. So in continuation with today's session on Arduino programming and the hardware demonstration that we had in the first half, I would like to invite our next speaker of the day. Please welcome Dr. Praveen Wankhere. Dr. Praveen Wankhere is working as Assistant Professor in Electronics Department of Sri Sant Gajanan Maharaj College of Engineering, Shagaon. He completed his PhD in Electronics in 2020. He is a senior member of IEEE. He is presently working as branch counselor of IEEE Students Branch SSGMC Shagaon. He is a core member of IEEE Bombay Section Technical and Professional Activities Committee. He is also associated with IEEE India Council Educational Activities Committee. Dr. Praveen Wankhere has received the IEEE Best Branch Counselor and Faculty Advisor Award in 2017 from IEEE. His areas of interest include embedded systems, Internet of Things, and computer vision. He is hardware design expert, Tinkercad advisor, and consultant on IoT product design to various industries. We welcome you, Dr. Praveen Wankhere, sir. Please continue with the session.
Thank you, Nidhi. Let me, whether I am audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Thank you, thanks. Let me share my screen. Okay, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Agar. So, good afternoon, all of you. Dr. Devara sir, the Vice Chair of IEEE India Council, the members of IEEE Educational Activities Committee, and the other members, and the school teachers who are there as a participant of this workshop. It is very important, the pandemic given the listeners that there is a importance of the online teaching in the teaching learning process. And we have come across different softwares just like the Zoom that we are using for the purpose of online teaching. And therefore, from last 2 years, most of us, whatever the practicals that we are doing in labs, we have come up on a simulation based. Most of the schools or colleges, what they are actually doing, they are either recording the hardware videos and they are sharing them to their their students. But again, the problem comes that the students not able to perform such practicals at home, and they do not get the feeling that they have done something. Okay, and in line with this, there are many online simulation tools are available, and this can be used for the purpose of solving this practical lab session or making the lab session live to the students. As a school students, as we know, there are many colleges and schools are there which are using the Arduino, then physics, electronics, then computer science is one of the subjects where they have the practicals or experiments like based on some networks, then some of the electronic circuits are there, few are based on Arduino. When we assign some of the projects to the students, there are many competitions which are mainly for the students, in which we expect that the students should do some projects and they can participate. And most of from your side, this you are doing. But due to the this COVID-19 pandemic, we are not able to do this thing. Again, the challenge is that many of the students, those who come from the poor background, then it is also very difficult for them to buy all this stuff in home, correct? So there are such online simulation tools are available where we can give a task to the students so that, and these are the free of cost. Most of these online simulation tools are free of cost available. As we know, most of the students are using the mobile phones. Even many of the students have nowadays the laptops. So if they have all these things, and if you have the internet, so we can use these online simulation tools so that they can run or they can develop these circuits which they are studying in their books. They can simulate them, they can understand the working of these all simulation tools, and they get the better understanding, so that either in the competition or exams they get the better marks and they get the skill developed. Okay, so let me tell you what are the different simulation tools are there. There are many simulation tools the people nowadays using, and there are some of the tools, either the few are paid version and few are the, you can buy at even a 500 rupees or 1000 rupees for an institute, and we can give them to students so that student can work on them. Okay, so there are two ways of online simulation tools are available. One is the block diagram based simulation tools, and the another is actual hardware representation simulation tools are there. आप लोगों में आपको ये पता होगा कि जैसे आप डिजिटल सर्किट्स या एनालॉग सर्किट जैसे सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाते होंगे, रेजिस्टर्स, कैपेसिटर्स, सो वी नो दैट there are symbols associated with all these electronic circuits or electrical circuits. बराबर है? जैसे कि अगर आप मेरे स्लाइड देख रहे होंगे, so there is a symbol of resistance, there is a symbol of capacitor, then some waveforms are moving on. So all these resistance and capacitor, these are the symbols. तो हम symbols के बेस पे जनरली अपने बुक्स में होता है, लेकिन when we go to the labs, what happens? We do not have a symbols, we have a actual compounds are there. बराबर है? एक्चुअल आपका एक रेजिस्टेंस दिखता है, हमारे पास कैपेसिटर अलग दिखता है, वो सिंबल जैसे वैसे नहीं होता है. सो देयर इज अ 2 पिन, देयर इज अ वन राउंड शेप कैपेसिटर, है ना. देन इन द सेम लाइन वी हैव रेजिस्टेंस इज देयर, इट हैज सम color codes are there, it has a 2 terminals, we have a transistors, it has a 3 terminals, we have a plastic cases or we have a metal case are there. So हमारे पास ऐसे अलग अलग डिवाइस होते हैं और उनका फिजिकल जो दिखना होता है वो दैट इज द डिफरेंट. लेकिन अगर हम सिंबल बेस गए तो सिंबल्स बेस अलग होता है. जब हम बुक्स से पढ़ते हैं या बुक्स में कोई नेटवर्क या सर्किट होता है, दैट इज द सिंबल बेस. लेकिन जब हम लैब में काम करते हैं, देन देयर रिप्रेजेंटेशन द एक्चुअल हार्डवेयर इज डिफरेंट. तो हमें क्या होता है कि ऐसे दो टाइप के सिमुलेशन टूल्स होते हैं. सो वन इज विच रिप्रेजेंट द ब्लॉक्स, जो हम एक्चुअली बुक में या हमारे सिलेबस में हम पढ़ाते हैं और दैट वी टीच. एंड द अनदर इज the same experiments or lab experiment that we do, okay, with actual resistance and capacitor. तो हमारे simulation tool तो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा. So we have divided the simulation tools in two parts. One in based on the block diagram or the symbol based, and the another is the actual representation of your hardware. ठीक है? So let me share you the how different tools are available. Okay, so this is what my screen is there. Let me share you few softwares to you. These are all online tools are available. There are many offline softwares are available, but the problem with these offline softwares are that you need to buy them. Okay, and it is very costly for the schools. Even the students are not able to buy them. So there are online simulation tools are available, and which are easily can be bought by the schools or by the students. So this is one of the website which is called as everycircuit.com. Now in this website you can see most of the physics, electronics, even the engineering first year, second year up to the third year, we can have the different circuit simulations that we can perform here. See here, so there are so many examples available. And now see, we by looking to this such type of circuits, the student get the better understanding of how current flows through the source, how current flows through the resistance, which LED, how LED glows, how whenever the current flows through the LED, then how it glows. If we change the resistance value, then how the glow of the LED will change, how the capacitor charges, discharges, how waveforms get created. So likewise, this is the actual representation of the your circuit, and that we can draw here and we can run them. So it is freely available. The only the issue with the free version is that there number of components that we can use in a free version are less. But most of your physics and electronics practical that we do at the school level, that almost all we can perform them. Okay, but even if you would like to buy them, I think this is not very costly online platform. If you go to the pricing, you can see only $15 is there. So and means around 1,000 rupees is there. So I think it is feasible for any school teacher or any schools who can buy this platform for the teaching and of the simulation circuits. Now the another platform is this one. This is a falstad.com /circuit/. So this is another platform which again help. This is a free of cost. I think we don't have any. We don't need any type of to buy this software or this online platform. So this is free of cost. All the participants, teachers, I request all of you, if you have any question, doubts, or query, you can unmute yourself and you can interrupt me, so that this session should be interactive one, because this so online platforms are going to help you in future. So wherever you think that you have any doubt or any query regarding any software, any online platform, you please ask me. As actually we are interested in the Arduino based circuits, so I'm going to that platform also. But these are the few platforms which you can also use for your teaching purpose. So this is another platform. I think this is also a very easy platform. So you can see here the capacitor, then resistance, inductor, some sources, and you can increase the simulation speed. You can increase the current. We can click the switch. Likewise, so we can do the experiments here, and we can see how harmonics can be generated. So what are the physics experiments are there, electronics experiments are there that you can do on this online platform. This is free of cost. Now another platform, I think. So this is the another platform. Is it visible to all of you?
Actually, your screen sharing has been stopped.
Oh, now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So this is another online software or online tool is available, that is called as DCAC Lab. So here actually the actual representation of your hardware is there. So just like we have a breadboard, then bulb, diodes, then your multimeter, CRO screen. So all these are the actual representation of the hardware is here. So this you can also use for the purpose of your solving your circuits and network experiments. You try them. This is the trying this lab is free of cost. So you just log in here and try to use this online tool for your experiments. Is any doubt regarding this software? Actually, I'm not looking inside to this software. You just try to log in or sign up there and try to use yourself. I'll focus on the next platform, which is important for the purpose of solving some of the or simulating some Arduino based circuits. So the next platform is the Tinkercad. So Tinkercad is very good simulation online tool platform. As might be in yesterday, you come across why the online teaching is important, whether different tools are there for online teaching. I think in yesterday you also come up across some of the Arduino programming language. Then some of the demonstration you also come across. So today I'll tell you how these Arduino based experiments or the projects we can do through online mode. As you know, if you buy a Arduino board, then it costs around 400 to 500 rupees. And if you buy some sensors and some devices, then the total budget goes to around 1,000 rupees. So it is also very difficult to tell the student that buy everything. And there are many schools, those who are having such all setups are there. But there are many students are there who are not able to do this at home. Okay, so this online simulation tool, that is the Tinkercad, can be used for this purpose. So those who would like to do after me, they can do like this. So just go to the join now or click on a sign in. So if you have an account, you just click on a sign in or you directly click on a join now. Okay. So if you click on a join now, then it gives you two options in school. So the other options are educator starts here and the other is student join a class. What is the importance of this platform is that you can create your own account first and then ask the students to join your class. So what happens, whatever you do in your class, you can share to your class students only. Then your class students can do anything, then automatically it is visible to you what your students are doing. That is the, just like the real-time class is there. So it helps to see the performance of every student, whether your students are doing or not, what they are doing. If they have any problem, you can solve online. If they are have done something other circuit which is actually you are not taught, but that is something different, the way they have done, that is something different. So you can check their circuits and you can praise them also. So that is what you can create a class here. So as you are the teachers, you click on a educator start here like this, and you continue to start making my educator account. So click on this and just whatever your email ID is there, based on that you create your own account. Once you create your own account, then click on sign in. So once you are done with your account, now once you again reach to this platform, click on sign in. Is there any problem with this?
No, sir.
Yeah,
It's
thank you.
really clear.
Yeah. So once you come here, now click on this sign in. So if you are an educator or the teacher, then you click on email or the username. And if your student is there, then student will directly click on this student join a class. Okay. So basically what happens when we create our class, then there is a class code is there, and that class code you have to share with your students. So the students just enter the class code. Let me give you the how this happens. So when we click on a sign in, when the student clicks here, now it asks for the code. So this is actually code is there in your login. That code you have to just share to your students. Once they enter that code, and when they click on go to my class, they automatically go to your class. Okay, so they don't need any type of login. So students don't need to create their login. They just have to enter the class code. Whereas a teacher has to create his own login. So now I have created my login here. So I have entered my email ID. Then you have to just enter your password and then click on sign. Okay, now once you are done with this signing, so this is the what platform we will get. Now at the left side, you'll see there are some tabs are there. What is first? It is a 3D designs. Then next is circuits, then code blocks and the lessons. And next it comes with your classes. So if you create your own class, then you can, your classes will appear here. So if you would like to make your own class, then you have to go to the classes and you click here, and you can click on create new class here. Just like whenever I take the click create a class for secondary students, I'll create my own class. Okay. So in this way, you can just create your class, and then there will be a code get generated, and that code you can share it to your students. Now this is a 3D design. So So if you would like to create such type of 3D designs, so you can also teach. So those who are there are some physics drawings are there, or chemistry drawings are there, even some drawing subjects are there. So if you would like to make such type of blocks, so you can create the 3D design here, and so student get the creative mindset. Now we'll move to the important part, that is the circuits. Now if you click on circuits, so whatever the previous circuits that you have made, that will appear here. So those who would like to create, so just create a circuit. They just have to click on this create new circuit here. Now once we click on this create new circuit, then another dashboard will appear for the Tinkercad circuits. Great. So this is what the platform, online simulation platform is there. I have used this on a mobile also, but to work with the this platform on a mobile, it is very cumbersome task. So I recommend that you either use the laptops or use the desktop computers. So what is here? See, on the top you'll get the one name, Cool Karen Snagget. So we don't know what is this one, correct? So you just click on it and you can change the name of it. So I'll say Try Engineering Experiment. So I'll give the name here. So in the same line, you can assign a name to your circuit, whichever your circuit is there. Now few of the tabs here, just like this is a rotate tab, then delete tab. So if you put any components, then that you have to do. Then there is a undo button, then there is a redo button, then here is some annotation that we can keep. Then here we can view or hide some of the components. You can assign the color from this block and color to the lines. Now on the right hand side, you can see few blocks are also there, few tabs are there. One is the code, then there is a start simulation, then the export, and then share. Okay, and below that few of the components are visible there. So there is a tab basic. On this basic, under the basic tab, you can see there are few of the components noted. What is this? This is the resistance, which is actually available in our lab. Just like those resistors are there in our labs, or LEDs are available there. You can see this resistance has the color codes. This LED looks like two terminals and the shape is the same. So it means that the actual components, those that we are using in our laboratory for experiment purpose, their shapes are available. Now here you can see resistance, LED, push button, potentiometer is there, capacitor, side switch. Then you can see some of the, here it is, the Arduino board. Here is a breadboard, some batteries. You can see some of the devices, vibration motor, then DC motor. You can see here gear motor. Here is the transistors, then LED, RGB LEDs there, diode, photoresistor, few of the sensors, ultrasonic sensor, PIR sensor, piezo sensor, then temperature sensor, multimeter. So we can measure the voltages, currents, then your resistance likewise. So you can use this as a measuring device. Now apart from this, there is another tab is available that is called as a all tab. So if you click on this all, or if you click on any particular, that is just like the Arduino. So we'll click on a Arduino. So if I click on a Arduino, it shows you some of the already inbuilt experiments available there. See here, all these circuits are already previously done by the Tinkercad team, and they are freely available here, and this we can use for our study purpose. So if you would like to learn yourself, these are the examples already provided to us, and this we can directly use for our purpose. So let me tell you, one of the example. So how we have to do? So click on any of the example, okay, and so actually you have to use the mouse. This mouse will help you to drag and drop these circuits and the components. Okay, the left and right clicks are we have to use. So if I press the left button, keep pressed it, then okay, and drag here and leave the left button. Okay, होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. आप सब लोगों को ये समझ में होगा क्या करना है. जो माउस का लेफ्ट क्लिक है उसे आप दबा के रखिए, प्रेस करके रखिए, और आपको दबा के ही ये सर्किट को इस पूरे जो ब्लैंक स्पेस है वहां पे लेके आना है. ओके, ठीक है. तो इस तरह से ये सर्किट अब आपके यहाँ पे ब्लैंक स्पेस में आ गए. ये आपका एक वर्क स्पेस होता है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ वर्क स्पेस. फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट टू दिस पॉइंट, दिस इज द वर्क स्पेस, एंड इन दिस वर्क स्पेस वी कैन put our components here and we can run the different programs. Okay, so I hope yesterday you done one program that is called as a Arduino blinking, that is to blink a LED. So see here, the same Arduino is there, one resistance, one LED is connected here, and you can see there is a complete circuit we have made. So we have started from pin number 13, then there is a one resistance, then it is connected to the anode of the LED, then the cathode of LED connected to the ground. So loop is completed from pin number 13 to ground. Okay, and now we'll go to the code tab. अब हमें ये पता नहीं कि इसका कोड क्या है, so we'll click on a code. तो जैसे आप कोड पे क्लिक करते हो, we'll get this option. So in this option, so it means that in a code there are two options are available. What is the first? Is the block level programming. Another is block plus text, and the next is text. So I think yesterday you have done the programming likewise. So we don't learn about the how the block level programming is done. तो हम ब्लॉक लेवल की प्रोग्रामिंग यहाँ पे नहीं करेंगे. जो आपने अभी कल जो हुआ है आपका प्रोग्रामिंग का सेशन, उसके बेस्ड हम यहाँ पे प्रोग्रामिंग करेंगे. तो शायद आपने ऐसा ही प्रोग्राम देखा होगा. आप कोई लोग बता सकते हैं कि ये प्रोग्राम क्या करता होगा? Is anybody will tell me what the work of this program is there?
Blinking the LED, sir.
Yeah, great. So it is a blinking of LED. कौन सा which LED it is going to blink?
The pin connected to 13.
Yeah, correct. Aditya sir, you are correct. So the pin connected to the, sorry, the LED connected to the pin 13, it is going to blink. So there is a instruction called as a digital write, which is used to write whether the high, whether we have to make the LED on or off. The high means that the LED will be high or that pin will be high. And if you make it low, then that LED will be low, or we are going to switch off that LED. So that is what actually we are doing. So this is a simple instruction is there to make any LED or device which is connected at a particular pin to make it on or off. High is going to make that device on. The low is that device is going to make it off. As there are two sections in this program, this block, one is setup, another is loop. In a setup, only the instruction that we have to write, which we use once, just like the pin mode. What is meant by the pin mode? The pin mode defines the what type of the pin is going to use there. So we know that in Arduino, any digital pin where we connect the input or output devices, just like the LCDs, motors, LEDs, or other devices. So we can connect to any pin, correct? So it means that these pins can be used as an input or this pin can be used as an output. Just like the LED is an output device. So that the pin number 13 should work as an output pin. और LDR, gas sensor, these are the sensors. हमें क्या चाहिए कि ये सेंसर से डेटा आर्डिनो में आना चाहिए, बराबर है, तो वो पिन इनपुट हो जाती है. इन दैट केस वी हैव टू डिफाइन दैट पर्टिकुलर पिन एज अ इनपुट. तो आपको इनपुट चाहिए या आउटपुट चाहिए, so that we have to define here. So just like that we have to define by using the instruction or the command called as a pin mode. So हमें अब कौन सी पिन यूज कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे? We are using the pin 13, D13, correct? So we'll write here the pin mode, then the pin number 13. और हम कौन सा डिवाइस यूज कर रहे हैं? We are using the LED. So therefore output device is connected. So we'll write here the output. ठीक है? And now let we try to run this code. So click on simulation. So click on simulation. I hope the screen is visible to you, and you can see here this LED is also on, and this LED which is connected at the pin number 13, it is blinking, it is switching on and off. Yeah, participants, are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you all of you, thanks. So you can see very easy way is there. तो हम जो अब लैब में आप करने वाले थे वो अब क्या हो गया कि आप एक ऑनलाइन टूल पे करने वाले हो, बराबर है. अगर ये मैंने शेयर कर दिया, अब ये जो मैंने बनाया हुआ है, एंड इफ आई शेयर दिस, लेट मी स्टॉप दिस फर्स्ट. इफ आई शेयर दिस, okay, so if you have emails of your students, you can directly invite the people, or I can directly take the snapshot of it and I can share it. So very easily we can share this designs, or you can make this your design public, and you can share that link to your students, so student can see this your experiment. They can go to the code, they can look to the code, how you have done your code, and the students are able to understand how the circuits are made and how the programming is made. So easily they can think about how how the teacher has done something and how we can do something other experiment. So just like if you have just connected a LED, and if you have given this circuit to the students and already program is there, now ask them to connect the same circuit to the pin number 10 and tell them to write the code so that the LED connected to the pin number 10 should blink. So what you have to do, simply click on this line or this pin and delete this line. So there is a delete button on your keyboard. So click on that, automatically the line get deleted. Now what I want to do, I want to connect this one of the terminal of resistance on a pin number 10. So what I will do, I'll just connect this pin number 10. See, it is showing it is a pin number 10. Now what I said, the mouse you have to use. Okay, so click on a left click, keep pressed it. See, it is drawing it, and I will go. So see here, it is directly drawing the inclined line. So what I will do, I will click up to this point, and then again from this point I will move here like this, and I will click here. See here, I have connected the resistance to the pin number 10. Now let me simulate it. It is not simulating, correct? Your LED is not, sorry, it is simulating, but your LED is not blinking. Why it is not blinking? Yes,
because the code is still showing 13 pin.
Yeah, correct, ma'am. Correct, great. So if you let me stop this, and there is what is the problem? The code written for this Arduino, it is actually for pin number 13, but we have made some of the changes in the circuit diagram, and actually in program it is 13. So what type of circuits that you can give your student? You can share the circuits, okay, like this, and you can make the changes in the program and ask them to find out the corrections in the code also. So it gives you the ability to the student to find out the error also, or you can find out, tell them what is the error in the circuit diagram also. So they will delete this line and connect it to pin number 13. Or we can change the direction of this LED. So anode will go to the ground and the cathode will go to the positive. So ask them what is the error. So they will look, oh, your complete circuit diagram is connected to the pin number 10. It is good. In the code, it is also a 10 is there. But what is the problem? Correct. So everything is good. Your code is also correct. Your circuit diagram is also correct. But your LED is not blinking. So they will understand that something is there which is mismatching. So what is the error? So that they will look to the LED. Oh, the pin of the LEDs are connected at a different location. Then what they will do? They will delete these lines and they will connect anode to the resistance and they will connect the cathode to the ground. Now you can see here all the lines are in a green color. So what I will do, I will click on the line. Okay. And I will change the color here. So as we know, आप जब लैब में एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हो तो there are different colors generally we use. So black goes for ground, sorry, black goes for your ground, and then earthing we generally go for green, and the other colors are there that we generally use for the positive or the phase supply. बराबर है? So we'll click on black here. So let's see, this is black, and as you can see, code also we have edited. See, circuit is again working. So this is the one way to directly use the already available circuits here, and you make your own changes and share them with your students, or you give them a demo and ask them to do these things. So we'll do this all the things from the scratch. So let me delete this thing. So I have clicked on one device, I have pressed the delete button. It is asking whether you have to delete it. Yes. Okay. Let it delete all the components. Now I have deleted all the components. Now I'll make the circuit my own. So I will click on a basic or whatever. If you click on all also, it will give you all components. Just like see here the capacitor, diodes, inductors. But if you even click on just the basic, it is sufficient for working with some of the sensors and the Arduino. So what I will do, I will use first breadboard. So how you have to do? You just click on a breadboard and you drag here. Now we got the breadboard. Now we'll take one Arduino board. Then what I need one resistance. I need one resistance here. Are you aware about the breadboard? Teachers, participants, are you aware about the breadboard? So if you are not aware, let me give you how this breadboard is there. This is the device which is generally used for the purpose of connecting the components, okay, so that the number of wires that we use in the experiments should be less. ओके अगर आपने जैसे देखा होगा कि हमने जो अभी पहला एक्सपेरिमेंट किया एलईडी ब्लिंकिंग, वहाँ पे हमने वायर्स यूज की थी, लेकिन होता क्या है अगर आपके सर्किट्स में बहुत ज़्यादा कंपाउंड्स है, देन इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू यूज द नंबर ऑफ wires. So to reduce the wires, generally we use this device called as a breadboard, which reduces your number of wires and it gives you the firm platform where we can fix our all components. Okay, क्योंकि आपने अगर वायर से सारे कंपोनेंट्स कनेक्ट कर दिए एक दूसरे से तो क्या हो जाएगा, एक वायर लूज हो गई तो बाकी के कंपोनेंट लूज हो जाएंगे, आपके सर्किट बराबर रन नहीं होगा. सो टू गिव अ वन फिक्स प्लेटफॉर्म वी जनरली यूज द ब्रेडबोर्ड. अब हम एक लाइन पे जाते हैं. अगर आपने देखा होगा यहाँ पे whenever I hover or move on this pin, it shows that it is completely connected. What actually it means that if I connect something here and if I connect something here, it means that it is connected inside. Okay, these two pins or all these pins are connected from inside. अगर आप वापस नीचे आते हो तो अगर आप देखोगे अगेन दिस कंप्लीट लाइन, दिस हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन इज कनेक्टेड टू ईच अदर. मतलब आप कुछ डिवाइस यहाँ पे कनेक्ट कर देते हो और कुछ डिवाइस यहाँ पे भी कनेक्ट कर देते हो तो अंदर से वो कनेक्ट हो जाता है. वैसे ही बॉटम में अगर आप देखोगे वापस वही लाइन से, सो दिस लाइन्स आर कॉल्ड एज हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन्स. ओके, जनरली दिस लाइन्स आर यूज्ड फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ पावर लाइन्स. अगर आपने देखा होगा यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी इट इज शोइंग दिस प्लस एंड माइनस साइन. So this plus, it means that it is for positive power supply, it is meant for negative power supply, correct? But it is not mandatory that you have to use this positive means positive power supply. But अगर आपने ऐसा यूज नहीं किया तो then the student will not understand how actually you are done there, correct? क्योंकि आपने अगर पॉजिटिव में ग्राउंड का कनेक्शन किया होगा तो स्टूडेंट विल कंफ्यूज देयर and they will not understand what actually the connection you have made. And then in the middle there are few of the vertical connections are there. So अगर आप यहाँ पे देखोगे these 5 pins are connected internally. So this 1 and 2 are not connected to each other, but this one line and the pin numbers F, G, H, I, J all are connected to each other. वैसे अगर पिन नंबर 2 में देखेंगे वो सारे वर्टिकली कनेक्टेड है. लेकिन अगर आप लाइन नंबर 1 में ए बी सी डी देखोगे, सो ए बी सी डी ई आर नॉट कनेक्टेड विथ एफ. So these are not connected with F, G, H, I, J. So F, G, H, I, J are separately connected. A, B, C, D, E are separately connected. Okay, so this is what the number of pins are there on your breadboard and which is internally connected in a horizontal lines and in vertical lines. Okay, there is one central space is there which is left blank, which is generally used for the purpose of fixing the ICs integrated circuit. जैसे आप कुछ लोग प्रैक्टिकल्स होंगे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में, ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर, टाइमर आईसी, ऐसे कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट होंगे. सो दैट फॉर दैट पर्पस यू कैन यूज दैट आईसी एंड यू कैन फिक्स इट. Okay, so let our first experiment that we will do with the resistor and inductor. So let me take the resistor here. Now I have taken the LED. Okay, and now I know that the resistance should go to anode. So there should be a loop should get completed. You have to follow our physics rule. Okay. So you can see here when I connect to the pin number 2, it shows that it is already connected. So it means that there is no need to connect any wire between anode and the terminal of the resistance. Now resistance, one of the terminal of resistance is here. So let me see. So where it should go? It should go to any positive or the terminal of your Arduino where you would like to give a power to your LED. So which pin number you would like to connect? Pin number 13 or the 10. Okay, so let me connect it to pin number 13. So I'll connect it to pin number 13. Okay, so we'll change the color of this pin number 13. I'll make it red. Okay, now what are the cathode terminals there that should go to ground? So let me connect it to, and let me change the color of this line to black. So very easy.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, yes.
In Arduino board, they have mentioned like -3, -5, 6, 10, and 11 number pins. Numbers.
Okay.
So
it is not
what
actually,
is it in?
just a minute. It is not actually the minus. Is it visible now?
Okay. Okay.
So it is not minus. It is the symbol of PWM. So actually it shows that this is a PWM is represented by this symbol, and wherever this symbol is there, so see the on pin number 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, and 11, this symbol is appearing. It means that this is the PWM. So the PWM is that, जैसे कि अगर आपने we have seen this example. Actually यहाँ पे हो क्या रहा है, your LED is only switching on and off, बराबर है. But every time it is not necessary that आपको सिर्फ on ही करना है. There may be possibility that you can dim the power of LED. जैसे अपने घर में होता है कि अगर बाहर ज़्यादा लाइट है और आपके घर में आपको लाइट ऑन करना है लेकिन उसका इंटेंसिटी कम होना चाहिए, तो उसे हम डिम कर देते हैं, बराबर है. वैसे अगर बाहर अगर it is a night, so there is a black outside, so what we will do, we'll expect that the light from your bulb or your tube light should increase. Okay, what this condition is there, that is called as the dimming of the lights. Okay, अगर आपको ऐसा कुछ करना है जिसमें LED का जो पावर है उसे आपको कम ज़्यादा करना है, so that at that time we use these pins, pin number 9, 10, 11, then pin number 3 and 3, 5 and 6. So there are 6 pins are there which can be used for this purpose.
So we can use delay also for that time.
Yeah, delay can be used, but that is not actually recommended. Delay is only for making one state of your device, how much long, how that state you would like to be in that state. Okay, जैसे आपने क्या किया, you have made your LED on. अब वो LED आपको कितने टाइम ऑन रखना है, that you can decide from your delay. बराबर है. लेकिन मैं अगर PWM यूज करता हूँ, so actually I am not doing how much time the LED should on. I am deciding
This is brightness.
Brightness of that, yeah, the brightness of that LED is there. Some people also do by using delay, but that is actually I will not recommend, and the people from this Arduino community actually they don't recommend such types. Okay, so once we're done with this, we'll go to the code, and I'll click on a text. So as you can see already, code is there. So this code, it will be already there. Okay, you just have to make changes in the code. Okay, so already code is there, so I'll start simulating it. And you can see the LED is now blinking. Great. All the participants, is there any confusion or any doubts while connecting the components through the breadboard to Arduino? Yeah. Yes. Now,
Sir,
yeah.
I
Yes.
have a small doubt.
Yes.
If you are placing the resistor brown,
Yeah.
black, orange, right?
Yeah.
That is 10K, right?
Yeah.
So if you are using the resistor, same resistor you have to use, or another resistor?
Yeah,
sir?
great. So thank you, sir. You actually I forgot this thing.
I think you 470 ohm resistors.
Yeah. Yes, yes. So let's see. A very good question, sir. So what is the resistance? Is it is a brown, black, and then red is there. Correct. So it is a 1 kilo ohm of resistance there.
Yes.
And now, so due to this, you can see the LED blinking. The brightness of this LED is somewhat less from the last equipment. So actually, you have to click on this, and you just change the resistance. You just double click on the component. Okay. So आपको क्या करना है? You just double click on this resistance. Okay. And so you'll get the name of the resistance here, just like R1, and here is the resistance. So I'll change here it to say 220 ohm. Okay, I'll make it to ohm. Yeah. So now it is red, brown is there. So it becomes 220 ohms. Correct, sir?
Yes, sir, right?
Yeah, and now let me simulate it. Now see the brightness of this LED. It is glowing more than the previous state, correct? This is also you can teach to the students. Great. So if I increase this resistance to a 10K, and let me simulate it. See the brightness of this LED, it is not even visible. So this is also gives the advantage to the student that by just changing the values of resistance, we can also experiment only on one experiment. Now, if you design this circuit and if you share with the students, sometimes the students may got forgot to use the LED or the forget to use this resistance. Correct. So what I will do, I'll make a one comment here. Okay. Okay. And I will write here
Hello, Praveen sir, your mic is muted.
Yeah. So here is a, don't forget to use so I'll write a note for my students also to use current limiting resistance. Okay, and you can keep this hidden and you can keep this your instruction here. So this gives you the student that there is some instruction from your teachers that something is there. So if they click on this, oh, don't forget to use the current limiting resistance. So it means that they need to use this resistance. Otherwise, though it is going to work on this simulation platform, but in the lab, if they do like this, then they are going to burn this LED, correct? So we can put such type of instructions to our students also. Let me go to the another experiments. So I'll go to Arduino. I'll make it to, let me delete this. I'm using the same workspace. Due to this, I'm deleting the components. Otherwise, you just go back and again you can create your own circuit. So let me go to some of the sensor-based experiments here. Actually, yeah, I got the questions of the pin number 9, 10, and 11. So there is already this experiment is available. Yeah. See, ma'am, you can see, I think this is visible to all of you. Now see, from the pin number 9, now this time the LED is connected, the resistance is 220 ohm and the LED is connected. The circuit diagram from the previous experiment and this experiment is same. Only the change is here. Now it is connected to pin number 9. And let me check the code here. We'll go to the text and see. Here it is defined that the initial brightness is 0. And what actually the instruction that we are using here, we are using the analog write. So previously we used, which instruction we have used? Digital write. Digital write makes your pin only on and off or low and high. But in case of analog write, any value from low to high, that is 0 to 5 volt, can be returned to your LED. So that by changing just the analog value, we can change the brightness of this LED. So you can see here the two loops are used, correct? So I hope the loops you have studied in yesterday's session. This is a one for loop and this is the one another for loop. This for loop is used for incrementing the value that we are writing to the pin number 9. देखिए यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? The starting value is 0, the ending value is 255, and the increment value is 5. So by 555, the brightness value will increment, and this brightness value we are writing to the pin number 9. And there is a delay of 30. So for every 30 millisecond, after every 30 millisecond, the brightness of LED will increase. And now if you go to the another loop, this loop is meant for decreasing the brightness of LED. So you can see here, initial value of the brightness is 255, then final value is 0, and the value of this brightness is decreasing by 5. Now if you see here, this brightness value, again we are writing to the pin number 9. So very easy code is there. Now if I run this code, I can see the LED brightness is increasing, it is also decreasing. Some ma'am actually asked me the question, what is the pin number 9 and 10? Ma'am, see, this is what the difference is there. when we use the PWM and when we use these only delay.
Okay, sir.
So let me stop this. I'll tell you some of the good experiments available here. Yeah. So where it is. Maybe it is first. So I'll take the display. Okay, so see, this is the another experiment, or some example is given. So here is a display available. So we can display values on this display. You can see here one potentiometer is connected. Okay, and let me see what actually it is going to display. So I will go to the code and I'll see here how the connections are made. So it is already written what is the use of all these pins, and then can go to see what are the LCD that we have used. This LCD is of 16 by 2. It means that it has a 16 characters and there are 2 rows. Okay, so there are 2 rows here on this LCD, and each row consists of 16 characters. So total characters that you can write on this LCD 32. And what I would like to print is the hello world. Okay. And I would like to set the cursor on 0, 1. It means line 1, okay, and the column 0. So on the second line, it is going to display the seconds in. Okay, so that will display it. See, so it is written hello world, and there is a 0. Yeah. So you just see on the simulator time how slowly it is working. So simulator time is now 1.5 seconds right now. So whenever it comes to the 2, it will be 2. But if you use this circuit in your experiment or on a hardware, then your actual speed will be different. You can also make some of the IoT related experiments. Let me show you some of the experiments that already I have did. We'll go to the Tinkercad. So here are so many experiments are here. Just like this is one of the experiment that I have made. Let me click this. I'll take next 2 to 3 minutes and then I will wind it. So you can see here this project is the weather station. So what I have a LDR. Let me show you. This is the LDR, okay, which is sensing the light. Then there is a temperature sensor. Okay. Then I have added one motor. So few of the components I have added, and I have tried to display it. And based on the some analog values, some temperature, and based on that, my motor is going to turn on and off. So if I go to the code, I have written this code for temperature, and what is written here, that if the temperature is less than 50, then my motor should be in a stop condition. And if the temperature is greater than 50 degrees Celsius, then the motor should start. Okay, so that is what the code is there. So we'll run it. So we'll run it. So see, it is showing that the temperature is 24 degrees Celsius and the light is 0. So if I click on the temperature sensor, now I can increase it. So by moving this arrow, just zoom it. Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. It is
Yes,
visible.
sir.
Yeah. Now you can see here, if I click on this sensor, so if I click on this sensor, then this progress bar comes up. So you just click on this temperature, this point, and you can move the temperature like this. So if I slowly increase, and if I go above 50, now it is around 52. Okay. So you can see the motor is now running. See, and again, if I decrease this by some amount of 40, see, the motor stopped. Correct. So in this way, we can make some experiments, and the student able to understand whatever their ideas are there. They can convert their idea into some projects, and once they are done with this simulation, now finally they can buy all these components. Okay, and then they can make their own project. This will save their time. This is going to save their money also. Even you can make the IoT related projects. So student, even at the age of their class 8 or 9, 10, they can start the IoT related projects. I'll share this to our team. Okay, the links of this experiment, and they will share it to all participants, so that if those who are interested and they would like to do this thing, they just click on that link, and automatically my course will be added to your workspace. So you can directly work on this projects. See here, I have made one project here, that is one temperature sensor, one LDR, and there is one Wi-Fi module I have added. So the use of this code is, this circuit diagram is that whatever the light and temperature data is there, that data I would like to send to my cloud or on my mobile phone through this Wi-Fi module. Okay, and then it easily gives me the data on my mobile phone itself. So I have done with my presentation. If you would like to know more things, or if, sir, is there any time for me, or shall I wind up?
Yes, Dr. Praveen, we can wait for the questions, and afterwards we will move on to the next session.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So I request all the participants, if you have any doubts or any questions, you can ask me.
Participants, if you have any questions, you can unmute and you can interact with the presenter, or you can type it on the chat box, where volunteers will communicate the message to the presenter. Either way is okay for us.
I regularly actually conduct all the workshops on the Tinkercad. Actually, I am the advisor with the Tinkercad. So if you are interested for your schools, if you would like to organize such a workshop for your students also, so we'll do that with our inter-council educational activities. So that is also going to help your students.
Thank you, sir. Meanwhile, the participants will type any questions that they have. We have some questions Is there any restriction or limitation to the types of sensors that can be interfaced in Tinkercad with Arduino?
Yeah. This is very nice question, because whenever we think about the online simulation platforms, the question comes how many sensors and the actuators are there. So when we go to the click on Arduino all, and when we see here, these are the only components available here. So under the input, we have push button, potentiometer, slide switch, then photoresistor, that is the LDR, then photodiode, then ambient light sensor, force sensor, flex sensor, IR sensor, ultrasonic, PIR, ultrasonic, tilt sensor is there. Then we have a temperature sensor is there, gas sensor is there, keypad is there. These are the only sensors which are available here. But I think most of the experiment that we perform can be possible with this sensor. Apart from this, the specialized sensors are there, just like yesterday you might have worked with the DST, which is not available here. So there are the sensors which are based on the library, जिसके लिए आपको library लगती है, ऐसे बहुत सारे sensors यहाँ पे नहीं हैं. So these sensors are not actually there, but most of the sensors and the actuators are there. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. We don't see any questions from the participants as of now. So thank you, sir, for this informative, interesting, and actually very interactive session. Especially this will be useful in today's time when everything is online.
Yeah, sure.
So we thank you, and participants, if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat box anytime.
Thanks to all the participants for making this interactive session. My thanks, Dr. Devra sir, for giving me this opportunity to express my views regarding the Tinkercad to all the participants. So thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Praveen, for an interesting session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we will move on, sir.
We can go to the next session.
Yes, sir. So thank you all. Now we have our next speaker, Dr. N. Pothirasaran. He is the director of Hassan Medicare. His area of interest include IoT, image processing, and robotics. He'll be giving us a session on hardware demonstration. So we welcome Mr. Pothirasaran. Sir, over to you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. One minute, I have to share the screen.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
It is visible, my PPT?
Sir, yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, ma'am. Very good afternoon to everyone. So today our topic is hardware demonstration of implementation. So first you have to handle with 3 projects. The first one is Arduino based detector, and the second one is automatic room temperature monitoring system using on IoT. Third project is Arduino based agriculture water pumping system. So this is fully based on your sensor based on circuits. So first circuit is Arduino based obstacle detector. So previous classes you have to study your Arduino programming and how to run this program and Tinkercad simulations. So they are the software part. So this is fully based on hardware part. So the first one is obstacle detector. So this is the black diagram of obstacle detector. So if you are using this black diagram, one is power supply, the second one is Arduino Uno board, third one is serial monitor, and fourth one is ultrasonic sensor. So the indication purpose I have to place for 2 LEDs. So one is a green color LED and another one is red color LED. 1 minute, I have to turn on my camera. So here I have to use for this power supply, you have to use it for this adapter, or you have to use it for this SMPS, and you have to use it for 9-volt rechargeable or non-rechargeable battery, you have to use it. So the Arduino microcontroller, you have to give the input power supply of 9-volt or 12-volt, you have to give the input power supply. So this is your real time of Arduino Uno board. Here one IC is there. Here in IC is there AMS 1117. So this is converting of 12 volt to 5 volt. So inside of IC it is the Admaha 3 to 8P IC is there. So this is called the Arduino Uno board. So this is a programmable board. The hex file you have to upload this program for Arduino Uno board. So these are the real time of Arduino board. So here it is so much of pins is available. So 3.3 volt and 5 volt and grounds and analog pin A0 to A5, and here 0 to 13 pins are digital pins, and 0 to 5 pins are analog pins, and 3.3 volt, 5 volt. So here so much of pins are available. So if you are seeing your Tinkercad and so much of software, it is available. So here, so what happened is first project is obstacle detector. If you are near any obstacle is kept, it will be there. If you near any obstacle is came means less than 10 centimeter it will be happen means the red LED it will be glowing. Another above 10 centimeters it will be going means the green LED it is glowing. So this is the block diagram of obstacle detectors. So the program I will explain later. So second thing is applications. So these ultrasonic sensor, where you have to use it. First one is so much of products and projects you have to use this ultrasonic sensor. The first one is obstacle avoidance of robot. So if you are creating the robot in front of, you have to place ultrasonic sensor. So if near any obstacle is came means you automatically stop the purpose and indicate the purpose. You have to use it for obstacle avoidance of robot. The second one is blind people. The so much of people, blind people, I think near any peoples or any walls is there means he is not identifying. So that the purpose you have to use it for the blind people sticks. One stick is there, one stick placed your ultrasonic sensor in front of any objects. It will be came means it will be indicate the vibrating alarm or a buzzer alarm it will be showing. So third thing is automatic dustbin. So if you are COVID-19 situation based, if you are any touch means if you are corona it will be affected. So in this purpose is automatically have to place the hand. The waste management door it will be open. So automatically you have to place your dustbin. So the last one is automatic distance finder. So it is a ultrasonic sensor. You have to sensor for 0 to 400 centimeters. So first of all I have to show for ultrasonic sensor. Okay, these are the real time of ultrasonic sensor. Here 4 pins are available. So what are the pin is first one is VCC and ground and trigger and echo. So the what is the trigger pin is input and echo pin is output. So here I have to place for ultrasonic sensor. So for ultrasonic sensor, so here 4 lead is there. So this is the ultrasonic sensor one. So this is Arduino board, and this is for the Arduino cable. So these are the uploading the program of Arduino cable. So this is breadboard. So this one is breadboard. So I have to place it for 2 LEDs. One is a Arduino Uno board and cable and LED for this. So I have to place the ultrasonic sensor here. Okay, here I have to place it for ultrasonic sensor. I have to connect the wire of 4 wires. I have to move for this Arduino microcontroller. So first of all, you have to place the components. Next, you have to build the wiring. Okay, first of all, I have to place the Arduino microcontroller and the ultrasonic sensor and 2 LEDs. So one is a red color LED, another one is a green color LED. So if you are getting the signal, if you are 10 centimeters near, it will be happen means red color LED it will be glowing. Above 10 centimeters, it will be the green color LED it is glowing. So next, you have to move for this program. So these are the basic connection of your placing of your Arduino and the ultrasonic sensor and 2 LEDs. So next you have to show for this program. So this is the Arduino IDE software. It is now that I will write this program. So first one is trigger pin. The trigger pin I have to use it for this second pin. So Arduino digital pin second pin. Echo pin I have to use it for this third pin. So I have to find the 2 more values. One is a distance and durations. So I have to purpose of 2 LED I will connect it, LED and LED one. So LED one is a red color LED, another one is green color LED. So if you are writing the program, you have to need the void setup function and void loop functions. Void setup function, what are the function is here means if you are one time you have to run this code, you have to use it for this void setup function. So what are the input and what are the output, you have to connect these void setup functions. So if you are serial monitor, you have to show the how much of distance it will be showing. So that purpose I have to use it for the serial.begin. So 9600 is baud rate. If your pin mode is trigger pin is two the already I will told the trigger pin is output, the echo pin is input, the pin mode 2 is output, 3 is input. So I have to select for the two LED. So one is a 13 pin output and the second one is 12 output. So here the loop functions I have to write this small run this program. So if your if your syntax of digital write 2 comma low 3 comma low, if your delay of microseconds are 2 microseconds, these are 2 comma high and delay microseconds of 10 microseconds. So this is a distance duration of time, distance equal to time into speed. So the distance equal to duration of 0.043 divided by 2. This is a formula of ultrasonic sensor. So if you are getting the serial monitor, you have to show these functions you have to use for the serial monitor. Sorry, serial dot print distance comma 1. The what is the purpose of 1 means you have to use for the float values. So if you are getting the points value also, you have to get it is possible for ultrasonic sensor. So next I have to check this condition. If distance less than 10 centimeter is there means red color LED, 13 pin is red color. Okay, the 13 is a red color LED, it will be glowing, and 12 is off. I think a green color LED is off. Else, if you are greater than 10 centimeters, it going means the 13 pin low and 12 pin is high. 13 means red color, 12 means green color. So these are the program of the ultrasonic sensor obstacle detector. So now I have to check this program. So this is a compiling purpose I have to use for the stick. Once the program is right means it will be showing for here done compiling. Okay, the program is right. So unfortunately I have to remove this colon. Okay, if you are if you run this program, so it is showing the error for here. So what is the expected error is colon before digital write. So digital write before the colon is not there. So I have to place for this colon. So this software is very easy to understand your programming language and easy to find the errors also. So here I have to run this program. The program is completed. Next I have to move for this hardware component. So I have to place for what are the things is Arduino Uno board, ultrasonic sensor, and two LEDs. Okay. So next step is I will connect for these 4 wires. The ultrasonic sensor, the 4 wire is there. One is a VCC, ground, trigger, and echo. So what are the pin I have to connect it? First of all, I will connect for this VCC. VCC means 5 volt. So I will connect the 5 volt. So in the 5 volt purpose, this is for the jumper wire. So this jumper wires I will connect it for this Arduino Uno board. So the 5 volt purpose I have to use for this red color wire. The second is I have to connect it for this ground. So ground I have to connect it for the wire for black. So now I have to place it for 2 wires. One is red color wire, another one is black color wire. The red color is goes to 5 volt and a black color is goes to ground. The second is a trigger and echo pin. The trigger, so already I have to mention this program. Trigger is second pin, echo pin is third pin. So any color of wires you have to use it. So now I have to connect for the trigger. Trigger pin is second pin. So now I will connect for the trigger pin is second pin. So digital write off second pin. So echo pin is third pin. So they are the 4 pins are I have to connected. One is Arduino Uno board, ultrasonic sensor is completed. Another 2 LED I want connect. Remaining part of 2 LED is there. One is red color LED, another one is green color LED. So now I have to complete it for that circuit also. So the LED 2 terminal is there. The 2 terminal is there. One is a long lead and another one is a small lead. Okay, the long lead is positive and small lead is negative. Okay, now I have to connect that wire. So one LED goes to 13th pin. Another wire goes to 12th pin. and another LED. So the breadboard I have to, this is called the series connections. So this connection I will connect it for one wire to ground. Here I have to connect it for this ground. So the circuit is completed. So next I have to upload the program. So first one is ultrasonic sensor, the 4 wire is completed. The second 2 LED it will be completed. Next I have to upload the program. So I will connect the cable for in USB port. Next I have to upload the program. So first of all I have to select the port. So first basic things, you have to select the tools. Next you have to select the board, and next you have to select the port. It is the those of the boards and ports it is connected only. You have to upload the program is possible. So next I have to upload the program. So the serial monitor, how much distance it will be showing in the, now the distance is, so this is the ultrasonic sensor. Here I have to place the hand. So now the centimeter is 2 centimeters. So then only the red color LED it will be glowing near to through 2 to 3 centimeters is there. So I have to remove my hand. So now the centimeter is 24, 23. So now the green color LED it will be glowing. So that condition is satisfied. Less than 10 centimeters means red color LED it will be glowing. Above 10 centimeters means the green color LED it will be glowing. Now the centimeter, so you have to change the centimeters. So you have to adjust the distance. So that is called these circuits of obstacle detector circuits. So this is now I have to place it for Arduino cable and Arduino Uno board, and one is a ultrasonic sensor and 2 LEDs. One is a green color LED, another one is a red color LED. So now I have to place the hand. So now the centimeter is 2 to 3 centimeters in my hand. So now the LED, red color LED it will be glowing. Remove my hand. So now the centimeter is distance display to ultrasonic sensor, 22 centimeters near. So now I have to place the hand. So then only it will be showing for the 6 centimeters. So this is the obstacle detector, the first circuits. So if any doubt for the circuits, okay. The second one is second circuit is automatic room temperature detection system using temperature monitoring system using on Arduino. So this is the black diagram of the simple black diagram of DHD11. So I have to use it for these components: power supply, Arduino Uno board, and serial monitor display, and digital humidity temperature sensor. So DHD means digital humidity temperature. So this is called the DHD11 sensor. The different kinds of types of sensor it is available: DHD11, 22. So now I have to use it for this DHD11 sensor. So the same I will show for these components. So I will remove all the components. The next circuit is automatic room temperature detection circuit. So now I have to place for this Arduino Uno board. Next I have to place it for the humidity sensor. So this is for the DHD11 sensor. DHD11 sensor, they are the 3 pins are available. One is VCC, ground, and data. They are the 3 pins is there. Okay, this is a DHD11 sensor. So another one I have to place it for this serial display. So Arduino Uno board here a serial monitor display is there. It will be showing. So the current humidity and the temperature value it will be showing. So now I have to place it for this DHD11 sensor. So this sensor you have to mentioning for the room temperature and room humidity. So now I have to connect for these wires. So the first pin is VCC. So I will connect for this 5 volt. The second pin is ground. So next I have to connect for the ground. And the third pin is I have to show my programming. So I will explain for the program. So this is the to find the temperature and humidity sensors. So now I have to use it for this previous section. You have to know I think how to include the library. So now first one is as include a digital humidity temperature sensor. The next one is as define the type of sensors. I have to use it for DHD11 sensor. Okay, next is define the input. So there are 3 pins is there. DHD11 sensor. One is a 5 volt, another one is ground, another one is data. So digital data. So if you are connecting the digital data pin 2, so this is no need. So if you are using the DHD11 sensor, the syntax of DHD input pin comma DHD11. So this is the Arduino syntax of DHD pin. So void setup function, what are the input, what are the output, you have to place it here, and you have to run program. You have to DHD begin is a baud rate of here. The serial monitor you have to showing purpose serial dot begin 9600. The void loop you have to use it for the 2 function. One is a humidity, another one is a temperature. So what is the meaning of float means if you are point value you have to get it for this function. You have to write the float. Float h equal to DHD read humidity and DHD read temperature. So next thing is you have to connect the serial monitor. So if you are printing the name, so then only you have to quotation you have to place it. First of all I have to mention the current humidity and current temperature. So next, then only I have to type for current. So what are the 2 things is there? One is the temperature and humidity. So find the temperature and humidity. That purpose I have to use it for this name. I have to write this name, and serial print you have to use for this hutch. This hutch you have to place it for here. This value goes to serial print here. So next is a symbol of your humidity is percentage. So that is called you have to type the percentage. Next you have to type the serial print temperature. So that is called the print of T. Serial print T. The next is I have to this temperature is degree Celsius. You mentioning of the 2 types of is there, one is degree and Fahrenheit. Now I have to check for this degree Celsius. So then only I have to type C. So now I have to place the delay is 3000. So if you have to 3000 means if you every 3 seconds it will be the data it will be loaded for your serial monitor. So now I have to check this programming. This is a compiling. Now I have to compile the circuits. Okay, the program is right. So then only you have to show for this done compiling. Next I have to upload the program. So next I have to connect the USB cable for Arduino Uno board. Okay, next I have to check this port and board. Board is okay and port is okay. Next upload the program. So if you are done means below it will be showing the code is uploading. So next one connection is remaining is there. So there are the 3 connection in for DHD11 sensor. One is a 5 volt, another one is a ground, another one is a data pin. So data pin is missing. I have to connect for this data pin. So the pin number is 2. So now I have to connect it for the Arduino Uno board and the DHD11 sensor. Okay, next I have to check the serial monitor. So now the humidity, so for 1 minute. So this is current humidity and current temperature. So now I have to place the water for humidity sensor. So that humidity will be increases now. So now I have to place the water. The humidity also increases, right? So this sensor is mentioning for humidity and temperature purpose. So now I have to place the large amount of water. So this system, it will be showing for the current humidity and current temperature. So these applications you have to so these are the applications I will show it for PPT. So for PPT, so this is your block diagram. So now I have to place for this ultra DH11 sensor. So this is a DH11 sensor. There the 3 pins are available. One is a VCC, ground, and data. So data pin, I will write the code for second pin. So then only I have to connect for the second pin. So you have to change the pin. It is also available. You have to connect 3 and 4 and 5. Anything you have to finish, you have to connect it. Now I have to place it for the second pin. So next I have to connect for this Arduino Uno board. The other 3 wires I have to place it in. So here second pin is there, 0, 1, 2. Here I have to place it for 5 volt and ground. Okay, this is a block diagram and hardware implementation of your circuits. Next I have to move for this program is completed. Next you have to move for applications. So these applications, what are the applications you have to use for these circuits? So first one is automatic egg incubator. The second one is room temperature and humidity monitoring system. And third one is automatic air cooler monitoring system. The fourth thing is agriculture landfill temperature and humidity monitoring system. The little bit only I have to place it. So much of application you have to use for this temperature and humidity sensors. So the last one is Arduino based agriculture water pumping system. So in this project you have to use for this block diagram. One is power supply. The second one is Arduino Uno board. The third one is soil moisture sensor. And the fourth one is motor driver module. And the fifth one is DC motor. So first of all I will show for this component. So this is the Arduino Uno board. So if you are using the power supply, and 12 volt 1 ampere adapter, so that also enough. 12 volt 1 ampere for your input of your Arduino. This is the 12 volt adapter. And second thing is a motor driver module. So they are the two types of motor driver module it is available. So this is L298N module. This is for motor driver 1, and L293D IC module. So this is the L293D. This one is, and this one is DC motor. And next thing is soil moisture sensor. So this is a soil moisture sensor. Two leg is there. This is the analog board of soil moisture sensor. Okay. Next, now I have to place the power supply is cable, USB cable. In your real-time project, if you are moving the real-time project, you have to use for this adapter or 9 volt battery. So this type of battery it is available. So there is a 15 rupees to 20 rupees it is available in market, non-rechargeable battery. So if you are placing and cap and have to place your Arduino Uno board, the power it will be getting. But this is a one-time purpose you have to use it. So if you are using multiple purpose, you have to use it for this adapter or power. So you have to make your own power supply. Okay, these are the things you have to use it for these projects. Arduino based agriculture pumping system. So now I have to show for this motor is here DC motor. So if you are real time, you have to use it for this water pumping motor. So if you remove the motor and you have to add the water pumping motor, that is enough. Okay, so first of all I will explain for this black. my voice is audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So black diagram is I have to use it for this power supply and Arduino Uno board and soil miser sensor and motor driver module and DC motor. So if you are giving the input power supply of 12 volt to Arduino Uno board, so if you are getting the input of soil miser sensor, so if your dry condition means the motor is automatically turn on, and wet condition means the motor is automatically turn off. So this is the concept of Arduino based agriculture monitoring water pumping system. So next I have to explain the hardware components. So previous project I have to remove it. So this is the humidity sensor and Arduino Uno board. So I have to remove the wire. So now I have to place only Arduino Uno board. So next I have to place it for this soil moisture sensor. So this is a soil moisture sensor. So in this sensor act as a digital and analog also. This sensor. So what are the pins are available in a soil moisture sensor means one is a VCC and another one is ground and another one is the digital data and another one is analog data. So now I will connect for this VCC ground. The same VCC is 5 volt, ground is ground. So now I have to connect for this analog value. Get it for analog value. Okay. First of all, I will explain my program. So here I have to use it for this void setup function and while loop functions. So I have the input of soil moisture sensor. So then only I have to mentioning for A0. So if you are using A1, A2, A3, anyone you have to use it. Now I have to use it for this A0. So the analog pin is A0 to A6, A5. The pins are available. So now I have to place it for A0. So I have to get it output. Then only I have to place for this 13 pin. 13 is output pin. So now I place it for LED or motor. That purpose I have to place it for this 13. I have to choose for this pin for 13. So if you are seeing the serial monitor purpose, you have to use it for the serial that begin 9600. So this is important of your you have to show the serial monitoring purpose. If you are using the while loop functions, if you are getting the value is float value, so then only I have to play mentioning of float moisture. So if you are getting the value, if your analog read is if you are using the sensor is input sensor, so then only I have to place for analog read. That is a syntax of your Arduino Uno board. The moisture equal to analog read A0. The serial printing moisture. The what are the thing is you have to use it if you are printing purpose. You have to use it for this moisture percentage. The serial printing moisture. This moisture value you have to print it for this serial printing. So this is the percentage of function you have to mentioning for your units. So once I have to compute it for if your moisture value is greater than 500, I think less condition means dry condition means the motor is automatically turned on, else means the motor is off. So now first of all I have to place it for this LED. Next I have to move for this DC motor. So this is the Arduino Uno board. Okay. Next I have to place it for the soil moisture sensor. So this is the soil moisture sensor. This is a soil moisture sensor. There are the 3 pins are available. So one is a 5 volt. So now I have to connect it for this 5 volt. So VCC goes to 5 volt, and another pin is ground. So the ground is connected to Arduino ground. So here the 2 pin is very important. If you are wrongly connected means the Arduino it will be damaged. So the sensor is damaged. So carefully you have to place it at 2 wires. Here mentioning is there 5 volt and ground is there. Okay, next is I will connect it for this A0, the analog pin. So here the other 3 pins are I will connect that. So one is a VCC goes to 5 volt, ground is goes to ground, and analog pin I will connect for this A0. Okay, this is a soil moisture sensor lead, and sensor is this is for the checking of analog board. Okay, next you have to run this program. The program is right means it will be showing for done compiling. Okay, the program is right, so then only it will be showing for this done compiling. The syntax everything is right. Next I have to check this board and COM port. The board is Arduino Uno, right? The board is COM port, right? Next I have to upload the program. Okay, the upload program is completed. It will be showing for done compiling. Next I have to see the serial monitor. So now the percentage of is a dry condition. Dry condition, now the value is 1023. So I have to small little water I have to place it in 1 cup. So now I have to place it for this soil moisture sensor here. So the value is decreases, right? So if you remove the soil moisture sensor, the value is high, 1023. So if you place the soil moisture sensor, value is decreases. If you remove the soil moisture sensor, it will be getted for 1023. So if you dry condition, the motor it will be on. So I have to one small mistake. So if you change the value, if you are greater than 500, so the dry condition, the value is 1023. So now 500 above is there means the LED it will be glowing, and otherwise the LED it will be low. So next I have to upload the program. So the now the value is 1023. Okay, that is the dry condition. Okay, now place the water. If 207, so less than 500. So now I have to place it for this LED. First of all, I have to show for the demonstration of LED. Next, I have to move for the motor, DC motor. So the output pin is 13, 8, 9. So next is the ground. So here you have to show. So I have to change the LED. So the green color is very power. That one. So now I have to change for red color. So here you have to show the dry condition, the LED it will be on. So now I have to place it for Arduino Uno board and the soil moisture sensor and one LED. So dry condition, the motor it will be, I think dry condition motor it will be on. So now I have to place it for the LED. The LED it will be on. The second one I have to place it for this water. So the soil moisture sensor placed for the water. 1 minute. Now the LED it will be off. So remove the soil moisture sensor. The LED it will be on, and I have to place the soil moisture sensor. The LED it will be off. Okay. Next I have to move. So what are the wet condition and the dry condition? The wet condition I have to mention the value of below 500, and the dry condition I have to mention the value of above 500. So then only I have to measure the value. If moisture value greater than 500, the LED will be glowing. Less than 500, the LED it will be off. So the same real-time hardware implementation, it will be another time I have to show. So now I have to place the water in water. Sorry, soil moisture sensor, place it in water. LED is off. Remove the soil moisture sensor. The LED it will be on. So place the soil moisture sensor. The LED it will be off. So next is the driver module. this is the driver model of Arduino. So this one is L293D module. So this module you have to connect these two motors, forward and reverse function you have to use it. So now I have to place it only one motor, only one direction. So then only I have to place it for one wire. So this is the input of the power supply. So for IC purpose. So now I have to place it for this 9-volt battery here. Okay, now I will connect the wire and I will show the motor running video. So it is a very important one. So if you are using another module, the ground is very important. If your ground, you have to connect the Arduino only, it is properly working. If you check the Arduino ground and your L293D model or anything, any model, you have to find it. If you are placing the Arduino Uno board, first of all you have to check the ground. So if you are otherwise only I will put the battery for your L293D model. So now I have to place it for this wire. I have to place it for this ground. So the Arduino Uno board 3 grounds is there. So I did not place it in breadboard. So then directly I have to place it for Arduino Uno board. Next pin is I will remove for wire of 13th pin. It is directly connected. Okay, no problem. 13. So now I will connect the wire for L293 to DC driver motor. So 1 minute. I will connect and I will update. So the soil moisture sensor, dry condition. This is a dry condition. The motor is running. Soil moisture sensor, dry condition. The motor is running. So now I have to place it for this wet condition. Wet condition, the motor it will be off. If you are placing the dry condition means the motor it will be automatically turn on. Now I have to place the so this is a dry condition. So I will connect the board for L293D and Arduino Uno board and battery. The motor is running. if you are placing the wet condition, the motor it will be off. Okay, next I have to show for the PPT what are the application. This is a program for Arduino Uno board. Next one is applications. So this is for the agriculture field automatic irrigation system. This soil moisture sensor is used. The second one is automatic water spraying system process. The soil moisture sensor is used. And the second landscape irrigation system, you have to use garden and so much of things. You have to check this dry condition and wet condition purpose. You have to use it for this soil moisture sensors. So this is the Arduino based agriculture water pumping system. So if any doubts, you have to ask with me. So these are the three projects are Arduino based agriculture monitoring system and room temperature monitoring system and obstacle accident avoider. If any doubts, you have to ask with me.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
That session was actually very interesting, and thank you for showing us all the practical applications that we have been learning from last 2 days. We see, is there any question from the participants?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Tell me.
May I ask a question, sir?
Yes, sir. You ask with me.
Sir, question is that I am connecting this 20x4 display with Arduino.
Okay.
And the problem is that I already connected all the pins and properly, but the display is not showing the text. For example, if I'd like to print "Hello World,"
okay,
and for that I run a program,
okay,
and it's not displaying any text. Instead of that, it is showing the text boxes, the traditional text boxes that come.
Okay, if you are using the display type is 24x2 or 16x2?
No, 20x4 LCD display.
20x4. Oh, okay. 20x4 display. Okay. Sir,
yes,
if you are using this I2C model, it is available. The I2C is there are 4 pins are you have to connect out for this Arduino is enough. One is VCC, ground, and SDA and SCL. So these bits are you have to, if your previous classes, it will be showing for the LCD display. So much of wires is there, right? I think RS, enable, read by write bar, D0 to D7, the so much of pins are available. But here, in this purpose, you have to very simple purpose. You have to use it for this I2C module. So if you are using 4 wires, it is enough. You have to connect this LCD display. It will be showing easily. You have to get it for output, sir. So if you are,
it's okay because I have already that text box is there available. May I display you?
What was, sir?
May I show you on the screen by video?
Okay, sir. You have to show me. I will help you.
Yes, I show you.
Now, maybe you can share it to him later because
sir, please, sir. This is urgent. I'm already working on this one. So, if you allow me, then I can display it.
Sir,
hello.
Sir, not visible. Sir, share my number, sir. Okay,
you can see here.
You have to send me the video, sir. I will help you, sir.
Sir, you can see here.
Sir.
Can you see this?
Yes. Sir, you have to send me. Sir, I will share my numbers. Okay, you have to send me the send me your photos and videos. Okay, I have to check and I will update, sir. Now the session is going on. So
okay, sir.
Later you have to show me, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. If any doubts is there, means you have to ask with me.
Thank you, sir. So we'll share your number so that they can reach out to you and you can solve the issues.
Okay.
So
I would
thank
like,
you all. Yes, sir.
I would like thank to IEEE India Council Education Activities Committee, and I would like to thank you, Professor Devaraj sir, for given the big opportunity to me. Thank you, sir. So I will share my number in chat box.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
So moving forward,
Give you your email ID also.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, Pothiraj sir.
Thank
It was
you.
a nice.
Thank you, sir.
Nidhi, you can move
Yes,
on to
sir.
the next session.
Yes, sir. So moving on to the next session, we have a quiz arranged for all the participants. So it will be a fun quiz. And we have Divya Chabaria, IEEE India Council Educational Activities Committee volunteer. She will help us with the quiz and organize it. Divya, are you there? I think Divya has not joined. So let me just check with her once.
Divya has joined. Audio is not enabled.
Oh, okay. So I think Divya sir will have to enable it, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, Raghavendra.
Yes, sir. Sir, we are going to quiz session, sir. Actually, now.
4:15 you have to start. 4:15. Otherwise, first guess 4:20 we have to start the valedictory.
Okay, sir. I think so. We can finish it by 10 minutes, sir. Okay, Niti, we can start it.
Divya, I guess now you are audible.
Divya?
No. If possible, Divya, can you just join back?
Okay, so Divya has actually sent the instructions in the chat. So participants, you all can see the instructions in the chat box. So there is a link given. You can go to that link and there is the specific pin for the quiz. So you can enter that pin and you can start the quiz.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, Divya, yes, you are audible. Please take
Okay,
over.
sorry for the inconvenience. So, hello everyone. I will be presenting the screen, and in this screen, like first what are the instructions I posted on the chat? Like go to the www.kahoot.it, and on that you will be able to see the screen where you need to enter the pin code. So this is the game pin. You need to enter it 3469 666, and then hit the enter, and then you need to enter your name, and please enter your full name for claiming the prizes. As soon as everyone joins, we will start the quiz. So the quiz will be containing the 20 questions, and it will be kind of multiple choice questions. You need to answer each question in 30 seconds, and whosoever answers the question fast, they will be getting more points. So fastest finger first, it would be like. And you need to see the options on the screen, on the my screen, which I have shared. And there will on your screen you will be not able to see the options. You will be just able to see the icons, what icons that option is related to. For example, there are 4 options: A, B, C, and D. So A will be so A, B, C, and D will be displayed on your screen. The options what is in that A will be displayed on my screen. So you need to see my screen, read the question and read the answer, and then you need to enter on your part. Is everyone clear?
All the participants kindly join the quiz.
Just to clarify, we have to see the options in Zoom and answer in the browser, the other browser,
Yes.
right?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
We will be waiting for just 2 minutes. Join fast, and then we will be starting.
Participants kindly join quickly? Many participants have not joined yet. Kindly join.
In the chat box, the link for this quiz is available. So I'm repeating this one. You can click the link and enter the game pin as 3469666. And you can join.
There are 3 prizes for the winners. 1, 2, 3. So all of you join and try to win.
And those who have joined, they will be able to see you are in, see your nickname on the screen, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Has everyone joined?
Divya, some people are still joining.
Yeah, some has asked to reshare the link.
Yes,
I have shared the link once again. Yes, you can join. So we can start the quiz in 1 minute. Divya, make sure we can finish it in 10 minutes. We need to start the inaugural. Sorry, we need to start the validation.
Yes, sure, sir. Is anyone left now? Should we start?
Start, Divya.
We can start. Yes, sir.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. You need to see the options over here and click the options on your screen. On the left side of my screen, there is the timer. We have got 9 answers, 10 answers.
16 answers now.
Yeah. 19 answers total.
Okay. So 10 of them has been answered correctly.
Yep. This is the leaderboard till now. Just 4 seconds remaining. The answer is C++ language.
Divya.
Yes, sir.
There is no prizes for the volunteers if they win.
Okay.
Okay. Let them participate. At the end, you take it. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes. Do Arduino provides IDE environment? True or false? This one is bit easy. The answer is true. Abhiram is the constant on the leaderboard. How many digital pins are there on the Uno board? 16, 12, 14, 20. The answer is 14. Priyanka ma'am has beaten Abhiram. How many analog pins are used in the Arduino Uno board? 4, 6, 2, or 8? The answer is 6. How many times does the loop function run on every setup of the Arduino system? 1 depends upon the setup function, infinitely till the power is supplied to the Arduino. 3. The answer is infinitely till the power is supplied to the Arduino. How many voltage levels are present when a pin uses digital volt? 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is 2. What is the resolution of analog readings on the Arduino Uno? 5 volt per 1023, 3.3 volt per 1024, 5 volt per 1024, 3.3 volt per 100. The answer is 5 volt per 1024. What type of the signal does the analog write method generate when a pin is set to the output mode? Digital signal or pulse code modulated signal, pulse amplitude modulated signal, pulse width modulated signal. The answer is pulse width modulated signal. Which of the following is not a type of the Arduino board? The frequency at which the Arduino Uno works is 8 kilohertz, 8 megahertz, 12 megahertz, 16 megahertz. $16 megahertz. Aditya has taken up on the leaderboard. Which of the following is not an application of the microcontroller? Car, washing machine, treadmill, or a personal computer? The answer is personal computer. The microcontroller used in the Arduino is of the Dash family. National, Motorola, Atmel, or PIC? The answer is Atmel. We are done with the 13 questions. Only 7 questions are the left. So guys, buckle up. A microcontroller is found inside the chip of the microprocessor. Is this statement is true or false? The answer is false. Which function is called once the program starts? Loop, setup, output, or input? The answer is setup. What is the default bootloader of the Arduino Uno? OptiBoot bootloader, AirBoot, Barebox, or GAG? The answer is OptiBoot bootloader. Dashboard allows viewing into clothing. Uno, Redboard, Lilypad, or Mega? The answer is Lilypad. Dash are pre-built circuit boards that fit on the top of Android. Sensors, data types, breadboard, shields. The answer is shields. A program written with the IDE for Arduino is called IDE source, sketch, cryptography, or source code. The answer is sketch. And we go with the last question. Which board is first to use microcontroller within build USB? Lilypad, Uno, Redboard, or Leonardo? And the answer is Leonardo. Let's see who is on the leaderboard now. Pankaj Soni has been on the 3rd position. Aditya has been on the 2nd position. And Karup Swami is on the 1st position.
Divya, one small change. Mr. Karpasamy is the volunteer. You can just, can you change
Okay.
for the volunteers, we'll give separate prizes.
Okay.
You get that list, ma, who are all got. Like first 5 we can get it, then we can able to score.
Karpasamy, our volunteer only, no? Kindly reply.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Geeta is on the 4th position and Abhiram is on the 5th position.
Okay. So Aditya will be on the
First place.
first prize.
Yes.
Pankaj second. Third, what is the name? Third.
Pankaj Soni.
Yeah, third prize.
Second is Pankaj Soni.
Geeta.
Third is Geeta.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Congratulations, winners. Mr. Aditya, Mr. Pankaj Soni, and Ms. Geeta. We'll send you the prizes. Thank you.
Congratulations to
thank
all of you. Thank you.
The chief guest has joined with us. In fact, she is on the line for more than half an hour. We have not noticed it. Just now I also noticed that. Welcome, Madam Dr. Preeti Bajaj, Madam, to the valedictory function of the TryEngineering workshop. Sophia, you can just be ready for the valedictory.
Okay, sir.
Madam. Yeah, welcome, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Sir Raghavendra sir, please allow me to share my screens.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Abhiram, please.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. Who is
Good evening.
Welcome.
Shri Vidya, ma'am. Shri Divya, ma'am.
Sri Divya, sir.
Madam, you have just completed all the sessions. We can start the
I have just attended. It was wonderful going on.
Thank you.
Shri Divya, ma'am, now you can share.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sophia, you can start.
Okay, sir. The time has come to draw a curtain to our program as we come to the close of it. A warm good evening and a warm welcome to all of you to this valedictory session of TryEngineering and STEM workshop organized by IEEE India Council Educational Activities, sponsored by IEEE Region 10 EAC. Last 2 days, we have had deep insights on Arduino and its interfacing and implementations. We had a great resource persons enlightened us both in theory and practical ways to implement these projects. Thank you very much to all. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all for this valedictory ceremony. On behalf of IEEE India Council Educational Activities, I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. Preeti Bajaj, Chair of IEEE Region 10 EAC. Next, I would like to welcome IEEE ICEA Vice Chair, Dr. D. Devraj, and I'm glad to welcome IEEE IC Chair, Dr. Suresh Nair, and Secretary, Dr. Rajshri Jain, and I extend a gracious and inclusive welcome to all the volunteers and the participants. Thank you all. It's time to hear from our participants. Your valuable feedback means a lot for us. Can someone unmute and tell us about your feedback for the workshop, please? Participants, kindly someone unmute and share your feedbacks.
Maybe we will start with the winners of the quiz.
Aditya is the winner. Mr.
Sorry,
Aditya.
feedback about the session, sir. Or anyone else?
Aditya,
Anyone
sir?
else?
Anyone can share your feedbacks.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Amrita. I was a part of this session from yesterday. And the way the content flowed and the information we could grab, it was really nice. After a very long time, I was able to take out time and participate in such a workshop. And I really like the real-time presentations and the way it was mentioned to us. It will be really helpful for in future for me as me and to teach the students. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for this.
Thank you,
Thank you,
madam.
ma'am.
Anyone else who wants to give the feedback?
Brother Bhattacharya from Sri Vidya Mandir. I've been attending this session from yesterday only. Well, being a computer science teacher also, but we are not used to all those things that have been discussed here because some are related to electronics, some related to physics. So we have been able to gain extra knowledge from a physics part and other sensor part and those things. It's very helpful for me. And informations were given. It's a very lucid manner and a very it's given in a very simple manner and well explained. Practicals are also very informative. And I think we should forward over this knowledge to our students, which will be beneficial for them. Thank you. One second.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your...
Hello,
Anyone
I am.
else?
Yes, sir. I am Annappa Parikh from Maharashtra. I am a high school teacher, but enjoyed a lot this session. And first of all, I come to know about the I don't know hardware, but very enthusiastic.
Any other participants?
Yeah, this is Pradeep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So this is Pradeep from Khelgaon Public School, and I am currently taking the classes of class 11th and 12th. And I'm also handling the Atal Tinkering Lab for the students. And the concept that was explained in Arduino programming, it's really helpful for my students. Thank you for the session.
Thank you, sir. Shall we move on to the session?
Okay, Sophia.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, sure.
One more. Yeah, please, ma'am.
Actually, sir, the link which you are given in the chat box for the feedback, we are not able to add our comments there.
Madam, at the end, we will be sharing you another feedback link in which you can give your. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. So one more thing at the
Dr. Devaldigri will share you the.
also we are not able to, give the comment, give the feedback. Sorry.
Yes. In the final one, you can give the comments. Thank you.
Yes.
Sophia, you can move on to the next
Okay,
agenda
sir.
point.
The fragrance of flowers spread only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. I like to call upon Ms. Sri Divya to introduce our chief guest to all of us.
Good evening all. It is my privilege to introduce our chief guest for the valedictory ceremony, Dr. Preeti Bajaj. Dr. Preeti Bajaj is an electronics engineer, graduated at the year of 1991, postgraduated at the year of 1998, and awarded doctorate in electronics engineering in 2004. Having 28 years of experience, currently, she is the Vice Chancellor at Galgotias University, Great Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Prior to that, she was the Director of GH Raisini College of Engineering, Nagpur. She has also been instrumental to design and development of ITS systems in public and private sectors like toll collections, toll auditing, highway traffic management system, etc. She is also engaged in research in biomedical and artificial intelligence. Her professional society affiliation includes Senior Engineer IEEE, Fellow Institution of Engineers, Fellow IETE, etc. She is presently Vice Chair Awards, Chair Educational Activities, IEEE India Council, Member MGA Awards and Recognition Committee, Founder, Chair of Nagpur Subsession. She is an ex-member GC National Board of Accreditation. She has chaired many sessions in international conference in India and abroad. She has authored and co-authored 150 plus reviewed publications, and she has co-authored 3 book chapters in international publication. Dr. Bajaj holds several awards like Best Teacher Award, Bhaskar Women's Award, and Faculty of the Month. She is very active IEEE volunteer for the last 20 plus years and worked at regional council, session level, subsession level, branch level, and above all, counselor for regional and student group for IEEE activities, and taken them to the wonderful world of innovations through IEEE. Her passion is to connect, bring industry, institution, and community at one place, and bring need-based innovation through technologies for students, by students, which result in establishment of 4 centers of excellence in biomedical, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, and design. She has created awareness in the city and around for entrepreneurship, startup, and research. She is known for bringing reforms in education system in Maharashtra and her experience in autonomy. She has been advocating for drafting technical education domain, project-based learning, education for in higher and technical education. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I take the pleasure to invite Dr. Preeti Bajaj, Chair of IEEE Region 10 EAC, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Shividya. At the outset, on behalf of Region 10 Educational Activity Committee, I thank India Council for taking up this initiative and executing the plan for TryEngineering and STEAM activities workshop for 3 days, especially 2 days workshop for 26th and 27th. Thank you so much, Suresh Nair sir. Thank you, Dr. Prerna. Thank you, Dr. Rajeshri. It was nice to see you all over here. And Professor Devraj, since beginning, I could see this year lot of educational activities you have organized since day one. That's great to see your leadership. And I'm sure the India Council and all sections must have benefited through the workshops, which I have seen the number of series of workshops. Coming to this TryEngineering, dear participants, I would like to brief few things about Educational Activity Committee. So a Region 10 Educational Activities Committee that focuses on, we have floated 5 projects, and wherein the first project was on capacity building. This is for teachers and students, and the workshops can be organized on disruptive technologies. The second project and very important project was, TryEngineering and STEAM activities workshop. This was for pre-university, and this workshop, which we have encouraged and wherein India Council has taken proactive approach. This was especially for the pre-university teachers and the students to create the interest in the STEM activities or engineering domain through STEM workshops. Now, I again congratulate to organize, and appreciate your efforts, especially in the Arduino workshop. I was present in the workshop for last half an hour and could see how interestingly, the resource person was explaining, and especially in the hands-on, for the practical session. I really appreciate, and many salutations to volunteers and all the resource persons who have taken how difficult it is in the blended mode, especially. And although we have practiced this for last 18 months, but still, having practical workshops and especially having resolving the queries from the participants, it's really challenging, and which you have undertaken. So congratulations. I would like to do some announcements over here on behalf of Region 10 activities. The first is please visit tryengineering.org website. Tryengineering.org has right now 2 projects open wherein India Council can participate, and all the faculty members and then students who have joined can participate. There is one challenge which is there. It is open for 20 first entries would get in a good gift. So if you have organized this workshop and complete content can be shared with tryengineering.org, and if they found this to be interesting, first 20 entries would be given appreciation. And this is open only till 1st of July, and we are at the correct point. Today is 26th of June, and you still have 4 days to go. If you can package this video, complete 2 days workshop nicely, I'm sure you can submit that. The another one is there is a grant project is also open. So under TryEngineering grants, lot of the teachers can apply, pre-university teachers can apply, and you can avail those grants. Again, that is open. The already grants they have been open from 15th of May, and it is open till only 1st of July. And in fact, they have extended. It was open till 1st of June. That was first deadline, and now they have extended till 1st of July. I'm sure you all will be benefited. You all, I could see the interest in the participants. They were asking so many queries. They have participated in the quiz as well. And Arduino, on a topic like Arduino, which is still active, I still remember during India Council Students Workshop in 2012 at Madras. During Congress, we have organized first session on Arduino, and after 9 years as well, it is still part of disruptive technologies, and then everybody must know about that, I would say. So once again, congratulations. Please don't forget to visit tryengineering.org. Lot of projects will be there, and please, dear teachers, pre-university teachers, you can continuously visit that. You could see wonderful lesson plans. Now it is available in 100+ languages using Google Translate, and it has games, it has coding practice, it has workshops, it has grants, a lot of activities, and I'm sure you would love to visit that. And in case of any difficulty, you can always reach out to Region 10 EAC Educational Activity Committee. You can always, reach out to Professor Devraj, who is very, very proactive for educational activities for India Council, and ensure the NEP 2020, which has special focus on teachers skilling. It has special focus on pre-university education. I'm sure these kind of workshop would prepare our school teachers, would create their interest, and through them it would be train the trainers, and I'm sure through them it would be our students in the school would be definitely benefited. I strongly believe in 3 words, which I keep on saying in every workshop. So would like to end with saying these 3 words. These are learn, unlearn, and relearn. So dear teachers, it's time to relearn. Probably you must have learned something quite, before some time. Technology has changed. We are talking about education 4.0. We are talking about disruptive technology. We are trying to link each and every domain with ICT. And for that, you have to unlearn, and then you have to relearn some new concepts. With this, thank you so much. Many, many salutations to all IEEE volunteers for taking up this workshop. And Professor Devraj, thank you for inviting me to be part of that. I really enjoyed this session. With this, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your informative address. As we come to the close of our valedictory ceremony, I am glad to invite Dr. D. Devraj to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sophia. Am I audible, Sophia?
Yes, sir, you are.
By the grace of God and with the support of all the volunteers, we have come to the end of the 2 days workshop organized by the Educational Activities team of IEEE India Council. For this valedictory function, Dr. Preeti Bajaj Madam, she has joined and she has delivered the valedictory address. In fact, Art and Educational Activities team has been taking a number of initiatives to support the academic requirements of students and teachers, like TryEngineering workshop, Reaching Local initiative, capacity building workshops, etc. But after Preeti Bajaj Madam has taken over as the chair of educational activities, it has been taken to a new height, and the activities have been speeded up, and many people, they have started applying. Lot of awareness have been created. Many institutions, apart from sections and councils, many student branches have started applying for these funds. And this time, many student branches, they have got the funding for organizing such kind of workshops. In fact, as all of us know, this workshop is conducted with the financial support of Art and Educational Activities team. Apart from financial support, the Educational Activities team of Art and starting from Preeti Madam and all the volunteers, they have been providing all of technical support to us. Madam, your presence on this valedictory function and your address to the audience, it has really motivated all the teachers and volunteers of IEEE team who are present here. So on behalf of all the participants, teachers from various schools, and the volunteers of IEEE team, I would like to express my sincere thanks. Thank you very much, Madam. We expect your support for all our future activities also. Thank you, Madam. Next, I would like to thank all the resource persons, starting from Mr. Jennifer, Mr. Vasant, Mr. Radeep, then Dr. Ganesha Perumal, then Dr. Our volunteers, they also conducted 2 sessions, and then the last session, Pothiraj. So we would like to express our sincere thanks to all the presenters who have conducted the sessions in a very nice manner. Apart from the theory technical sessions, we were able to conduct the demonstration session with the help of the hardware and also with the help of the simulation tool also. Without their support, we would not have conducted this session in this manner. Thank you all for your support. Next, I would like to thank the volunteers who have been working hard for the past 15 to 20 days, starting from media team, then technical support team, and even coordination team. I don't want to specifically mention any of the names. All the volunteers belonging to these teams, they have taken a lot of effort and ensured that the workshop has been conducted in a very nice manner. I'm sure many of you would have missed some of the online classes in your schools or colleges, or you would have missed some of the meetings in your companies, but still it is worth to spend the time for the benefit of the school teachers. I'm sure you would have enjoyed the today's session, and you would have learned a lot of things, and that is going to help you for your future professional growth also. Thank you, volunteers, for all your support. Next, I would like to thank all the participants. In fact, 150 participants from various schools, they have registered for the event, but the reporting was not that much. Yesterday, 65 people had reported, and today also a similar number would have reported in this session. Participants in this challenging period, all those involved in teaching, are looking for new ways to connect and engage our students. So in this connection, I'm sure this workshop would have helped you to gain a lot of technical information, more specifically related to a microcontroller and Arduino. Apart from that, you would learn a lot of digital pedagogy tools also. Try to utilize the learning from this today's workshop to your classroom, and to have effective teaching learning in your schools. And apart from that, you encourage and motivate your students to take up courses related to STEM also. Apart from that, as I told you at the beginning, this is only the first level of the workshop. The next level, we expect all of you to conduct similar workshop in your schools, maybe on the same topic or on similar related topics. In this respect, if you require any support from the IEEE India Council, we are ready to help you at any point of time. Whenever you require any support, technical support, or any related thing, you can contact us at any point of time. So with this, I would like, once again, I thank the Chief Guest, Preeti Bajaj Madam, volunteers, and the participants for your wonderful support. Thank you very much, and my best to each and every one of you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. The end of a story is the beginning of many others. On this note, let's conclude a memorable valedictory session with a small photo session. I request everyone to kindly turn on your cameras for a virtual group photo.
Participants, kindly switch on your camera. All the participants, kindly switch on your camera. Raghavendra, plan for a snapshot.
Yes, sir.
All the participants, kindly turn on your camera.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, madam, for joining with us and gracing this occasion. Thank you very much. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much, one and all. Have
Participants,
a wonderful evening.
Just 1 second, Sophia.
Yes, sir,
Sophia,
yes.
have you shared the feedback form?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's been shared in the chat box, sir.
Participants, the feedback form, overall feedback form is shared on the chat box. Kindly fill up your feedback, and in your feedback form, kindly specify your correct name and school and email address. Only based on that, we'll be able to send the certificate. Certificate, we will send it through email.